Hey everybody, I am just going to jump on real quick and do a video for everyone of what I have meal prepped for the week. Some of this stuff is going to be a little bit repetitive from what I've done in the past couple weeks that I've posted, but I just wanted to do a video instead this time to kind of walk everybody through what I'm doing and maybe a couple tips on how I get done so quickly, and show just how my meals are separated and things like that. So stay tuned. I will flip you all around and kind of give you a little bit of a walkthrough. So this is everything prepped for the week. I have boiled eggs again with turkey bacon. I specifically like the Oscar Mayer turkey bacon. I like to cook that in the microwave. I do it about 2.5 minutes for 5 pieces, and then stop it, let it cool for just about 20 seconds, and then I put it back in for about 2 more minutes. So that's just 5 pieces on a plate covered with a paper towel, and then this all together I do 2 pieces per day, so that's 10. So that takes me about 8 minutes to have all of my bacon prepped. This week I am doing turkey tacos. So this right here is the turkey meat. I have 2 pounds of turkey meat with a shredded zucchini. So I did a whole zucchini and just cut the ends off, and then I shred it with a cheese grater, and then I'll use these romaine hearts over here to use just as a turkey wrap, turkey taco, sorry. So that's how I'm doing that, and that's just got a full packet of taco seasoning in there. These, again, if you saw my post from last week, these are the meatloaf muffins. I put some shredded cheese in there, so they're kind of a little bit of a different take on meatloaf. I do use breadcrumbs. It's about 1/4 of a cup, a little bit less than 1/4 of a cup for the entire 2 pounds. These end up being about 2 ounces per muffin. So I personally eat 2 of those with some green beans. I have my green beans over here. So as far as for the week, I will have my lunch and dinner rather, kind of in bulk, and then per night I'll just separate it out, because for lunches I sometimes like to change up my veggies. So an example is, like, maybe Tuesday and Thursday I will use these cucumbers and tomatoes, and I'll slice all of those, put it with some red wine vinegar, a little bit of olive oil, adobo seasoning, salt and pepper with some red onion. Just do like a little bit of a cucumber salad just to change it up from having green beans every day. The turkey tacos, I will use those romaine hearts with some shredded cheese, fresh avocado, and some salsa. And then over here, again, if you've seen my post, you'll see that this is a little bit repetitive. I'm doing Greek yogurt. This is 0% non-fat, plain, and then I have strawberries. Switched it up a little bit this week, and I'm doing blueberries as well. So just to change it up, I like to slice the strawberries. Gives you a little bit of quantity in there per bite, which is just a preference of mine. This Trader Joe's yogurt, for those of you that do have Trader Joe's, is really awesome stats. So for a whole cup, it's 0 grams of fat, 7 carbs, and I do have a cup in my macros, but I usually actually can only get through about half a cup personally. And then I personally put about 2 packets of Splenda in there just to make it sweet, because I'm eating it with fruit and that's just my preference. So if you'll see here, this again is my food for the entire week, and these are just in bulk. I have these mini peppers that if I get tired of the lettuce wraps for dinner time doing those turkey tacos, I will just slice these and seed them. You put some taco meat on them, put a little bit of shredded cheese, and then just pop them in the oven to let that cheese melt, and it would be like kind of like nachos but on the peppers. I will find that link for you and paste it. And then just so everybody has an idea, from grocery shopping, prep, and everything, this took me probably about 3 hours, and you can see that I only used that pan and this one to get everything done. So what I personally do is I prepped all of my ground beef, put that into a bowl, got that started to go, put those into the muffin tins so that was in the oven at 350 for about 30 minutes cooking. And then once that was ready, I started the ground turkey in here with the shredded zucchini and got that browned and stuff. Put the taco seasoning on, and then put that in this pan. While that turkey was cooking, I'm already prepping my breakfast, so I'm getting those eggs and putting them in here. I buy pre-cooked, pre-boiled eggs. It ends up being about $5 more per week per dozen for me, but I don't have to sit and peel boiled eggs, so to me that's worth it. So then so while that turkey was cooking, I had my eggs in and I'm cooking my bacon in the microwave. So then whenever that's done, I can already put the bacon in here and move the turkey over here, start my green beans, white onion, garlic, and garlic salt, and then cracked pepper. So those are going. Once those are done, I am pretty much ready for the week. In the morning, I will grab just one of these. I'll grab my lunch, and then I usually personally bring these, this in a whole, like I'll bring that whole thing of yogurt and that whole thing of strawberries or blueberries, whichever, to the office for the week. So then I don't have to bring that every day. And then per night, I just kind of sit out my night. So again, this is all the pans that I used to do this. I am lucky I have a gas stove, but aside from that, my kitchen is not special. And this is all that I've dirtied for, these were not used for this, but this is all that I've dirtied to get all of this done. So to me, that's just the easiest way to go about this. And as long as I stick to plan, I am pretty successful. So just for everyone, so that y'all get a little bit more detail on how I am doing this. Hope that is helpful for everybody. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments and I will try to answer everyone. If you prefer, you can definitely send me a private message and I will try to answer those as well. But I hope everybody has a good week.